Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope all of you are doing well. A hearty welcome to today's English class. Today we are going to learn the part 2 of the 8th lesson, Reach for the Top. It is about Maria Sharapova. Maria Sharapova's mental toughness, competitive nature, hard work and sacrifice won her number one position in the world in women's tennis. Her humble background and her temporary loneliness made her mentally tough and more determined. The hard work is always the magic mantra for success. Maria Sharapova is a Siberian-born girl who reached the highest platform of women's tennis in the world. Her journey started from the plains of Siberia. Her competitive world began before she attained the age of 9 years. She came from nothing and had nothing. This made her hungry and determined. Due to her mental toughness, she bagged the women's singles crown at Wimbledon in the year 2004. In August 2005, she became the world's number one women tennis star. With this introduction, let us begin our lesson. Students, please take page number 104. Part 2, Maria Sharapova. A Russian girl, Maria Sharapova, reached the summit of women's tennis when she was barely 18. As you read about her, see if you can draw a comparison between her and Santosh Yadav. Match the following. Something disarming, which means something that makes you feel friendly, taking away your suspiciousness. At odds with, in contrast to, or not agreeing with. Glamorous attire, attractive and exciting clothes. In almost no time, quickly, almost immediately. Poised beyond her years, more calm, confident and in control than people of her age usually are. Packed off, sent off, launched, started, heart-wrenching, causing strong feelings of sadness. As you read, look for the answers to these questions. Why was Maria sent to the United States? Why didn't her mother go with her? What are her hobbies? What does she like? What motivates her to keep going? There is something disarming about Maria Sharapova, something at odds with her ready smile and glamorous attire. So there is something disarming. Disarming means already meaning is there. Something disarming, something that makes you feel friendly, taking away your suspiciousness. So there is something makes you feel friendly about Maria Sharapova, something at odds. At odds means something that disagree with her. Ready smile and glamorous attire. She used to be always with a smiling face and she had always attractive clothes or exciting clothes she used to wear. And that something in her lifted her on Monday, 22nd August 2005 to the world number one position in women's tennis. And something in her lifted her on so on Monday, 22nd August 2005, she became the number one position. She won the number one position in women's tennis. All this happened in almost no time. That means everything happened within no time, very quickly. Poised beyond her years, the Siberian-born teenager took just 4 years as a professional to reach the pinnacle. Pinnacle means the highest point of success or the most successful. So, all this happened almost within no time, within short time. Everything took place. Poised beyond her years. Poised beyond her years means she used to be very calm, confident and in control of her emotions and feelings more than the people of her age usually are. And that helped her to reach the pinnacle of her life, to reach the pinnacle of her success. However, the rapid ascent in a fiercely competitive world began 9 years before with a level of sacrifice few children would be prepared to endure. So, her rapid ascent, that means ascent is the lifting up or rising. It in a fiercely means very frightening competitive world. So world began 9 years before with a level of sacrifice few children would be prepared to endure. So this competitive spirit began in her before she completed 9 years of age. And she had to do a lot of sacrifice in her as a little girl. Little Maria had not celebrated her 10th birthday when she was packed off to train in the United States. So before she completed 10 years, she had to pack off. She was sent away to United States for a training in women's tennis. That trip to Florida with her father Yuri launched her on the path to success and stardom. So the trip to Florida along with her father Yuri started, so put her on the path of success and stardom. Stardom is became a star. It was a preparation for her to become a star in the field of sports. But it also required a heart-wrenching 2-year separation from her mother Elena. So heart-wrenching means extremely sad. So she had to be separated from her mother for 2 years. As a little girl at the age of 9, she was separated from her father. She had to live alone. The latter was compelled to stay back in Siberia because of visa restriction. Here the latter stands for mother. Her mother could not accompany her because of her visa problems. Restrictions means limitations or limits or the controls. The 9-year-old girl had already learned an important lesson in life, that tennis excellence would only come at a price. So, at the age of 9 itself, she learned a new lesson that she has to, if she wants to find success in her life, she has to do sacrifice. So, it was a great sacrifice for her to be away from her mother for 2 years. I used to be so lonely, Maria Sharapova recalls. I missed my mother terribly. My father was working as much as he could to keep my tennis training going, so he couldn't see me either. So her mother could not accompany her and she was feeling lonely as a little girl, and her father had to do hard work in order to send her for this training. He had to earn money, so he couldn't see even her father. Because I was so young, I used to go to bed at 8 p.m. So as a little girl, she used to feel sleepy and she used to go to bed at 8 p.m. The other tennis pupils would come in at 11 p.m. and wake me up and order me to tidy up the room and clean it. So other the tennis pupils, those who were taking training, they used to come late, they used to have practice in the night and used to come to the room at 11 p.m. They used to wake her up and ask her to clean the room. Instead of letting that depress me, I became more quietly determined and mentally tough. So that would have made her very depressed. Instead of that, she became mentally tough and very determined. She had a strong decision. She had taken that whatever difficulties and hurdles she may have to face, she would face it courageously. So because of her determination and mental strength, she was able to overcome all the hurdles. I learned how to take care of myself. I never thought of quitting because I knew what I wanted. She learned to take care of herself and she never thought of quitting. Though there were difficulties and problems on her way, she faced it courageously, very boldly. When you come from nothing and you have nothing, then it makes you very hungry and determined. So she says that when you come, she had come from nothing and she had nothing with her. That makes her very hungry, that she had to fight for a success to reach the pinnacle. And she was determined. She had a very firm decision to find a success. I would have put up with much more humiliation and insults than that to steadfastly pursue my dream. She had a dream that in order to pursue this dream, she was ready to face any kind of struggles and problems. That toughness runs through Maria even today. Even today, she is very strong person, physically and mentally. It was the key to her bagging the women's singles crown at Wimbledon in 2004 and her meteoric rise to the world #1 spot the following year. So, it was her toughness, that is a mental and physical toughness that helped her to bag. That is the secret which helped her to bag the women's singles crown at Wimbledon in 2004 and the following year to become the #1 women's tennis player. While her journey from the frozen plains of Siberia to the summit of women's tennis has touched the hearts of tennis fans, for the younger herself, there appears to be no room for sentiment. So, while her journey from the frozen, she was born and brought up till 9 years in the frozen plains of Siberia. So, her journey from Siberia to the summit, the highest point of women's tennis, has touched the hearts of so many tennis fans. So many admired her and she was a fan for many people. The straight looks and the answers she gives when asked about her ambition make it humbly clear that she considers the sacrifices were worth it. So whenever she was asked some questions, she used to look straight and give the answers. And what was her ambition, she used to express it very clearly. And she understands or she realizes that the sacrifices that she had made it really worth. I am very, very competitive. I work hard at what I do. It is my job. This is her mantra for success. So she says that she is very, very competitive. She had a competitive spirit and she used to work hard in order to achieve her dream. So it is what made her to reach the pinnacle of her success. Though Maria Sharapova speaks with a pronounced American accent, she proudly parades her Russian nationality. So Maria Sharapova was able to speak American English with an American accent, and but still she used to say parade. She used to display her Russian nationality. She was very proud to say that she was a Russian. Clearing all doubts, she says, I am Russian. It is true that the US is a big part of my life, but I have a Russian citizenship. My blood is totally Russian. I will play the Olympics for Russia if they want me. So she used to tell very boldly that she is a Russian. It is true that America had played a big role in her life, but she has a Russian citizenship and her blood is totally Russian, she used to tell. And if they wanted, she was ready to play the Olympics for Russia. If the Russian government allows, she is ready to ask for it. She is ready to play for Russia because she belongs to Russia. Like any number of teenage sensations, Maria Sharapova lists fashion, singing and dancing as her hobbies. So the important hobbies of Maria Sharapova were fashion, singing and dancing. She loves reading the novels of Arthur Conan Doyle. Her fondness for sophisticated evening gowns appears at odds with her love of pancakes with chocolate spread and fizzy orange drinks. So she had great love of reading the novels of Arthur Conan Doyle. Also she was very fond of sophisticated, that means refined evening gowns, frocks, and she had a great love of pancakes with chocolate spread and fizzy orange drinks. Maria Sharapova cannot be pigeonholed or categorized. Pigeonholed means classified. She cannot be classified or categorized. Her talent, unwavering desire to succeed and readiness to sacrifice lifted her to the top of the world. So what lifted her to the top of the world is that her talent, she had the talent of playing. Also unwavering desire. Unwavering means very determined. So she had a single-minded determination and to succeed and readiness to sacrifice. She was ready to make any sacrifices in order to achieve her goal. So this made her to reach the top of the world. Few would grudge her the riches she is now reaping. So now she has become very rich. She is earning lot of money. This is what she has to say about her monetary gains from tennis. So about her monetary gains, that is financial gains that she had in tennis. That what she says is that of course money is a motivation. So what is motivating her is money. She wants to earn more money. Tennis is a business and a sport. She also says that tennis is a business. She can earn as much as she wanted and also it is a sport. But the most important thing is to become number one in the world. So what she wanted was to become number one in the world, that she has achieved. That is the dream that kept me going. So what kept her going was her determination to become number one in the world. Now you are asked to compare the passages on Santosh Yadav and Maria Sharapova and complete the table, so that you can do it by yourself, because comparison and contrast of Santosh Yadav and Maria Sharapova of their humble beginning. So actually Santosh Yadav was born in a wealthy family to affluent landowners, but Maria Sharapova was born in a poor family in Siberia. Santosh Yadav was born in a small village of Haryana. Their parents approach. So Santosh Yadav's parents always discouraged her, but because of her single-minded determination, she came up, she reached the pinnacle of her life, whereas Maria Sharapova's parents always encouraged her and supported her. Their willpower and strong desire to succeed. So both of them had strong willpower and strong desire to succeed. That is what made them to reach the pinnacle. Evidence of their mental toughness. You can Santosh Yadav along with her other mountaineers, she took a lot of sacrifice, struggles, and she had to face a lot of problems. Similarly, Maria Sharapova, as a little girl, she had to face a lot of challenges in her life. Their patriotism, both of them had a great love for their own country. So that is, you can mention the part that is explaining about their patriotism. Look at the following sentences. They each have two clauses or two parts, each with their own subject and verb or verb phrase. Often one part, italicized, tells us and where, or tells us when or why something happened. I reached the market when most of the shops had closed. So the second part, when most of the shops had closed, tell us when I reached. When Rahul Dravid walked back towards the pavilion, everyone stood up. Tells us when everyone stood up. The telephone rang and Ganga picked it up. Tells us what happened next. Kunjan has been with us ever since the school began. Tells us for how long he has been with us. Identify the two parts in the sentences below by underlining the part that gives us the information in brackets as shown above. Where other girls wore traditional Indian dresses, Santosh preferred shorts. So the first part, where other girls wore traditional Indian dresses, you have to underline. She left home and got herself enrolled in a school in Delhi. So the Anne got herself enrolled in a school in Delhi. That tells us what happened after the first action. So underline, Anne got herself enrolled in a school in Delhi. She decided to fight the system when the right moment arrived. So the second part, when the right moment arrived, that you have to underline. Little Maria had not yet celebrated her 10th birthday when she was packed off to train in the United States. So little Maria had not yet celebrated her 10th birthday. You have to underline. Now rewrite the pairs of sentences given below as one sentence. Grandfather told me about the old days. All books were printed on paper then. So you can combine these both sentences into one. Grandfather told me when the old days. sorry. Grandfather told me about the old days when all books were printed on paper. Then is not needed there. You have to combine by using when. What do you do after you finish the book? Perhaps you just throw it away. After finishing the book, perhaps you just throw it away. After finishing the book, perhaps you just throw it away. He gave the little girl an apple. He took the computer apart. He gave the little girl an apple and took the computer apart. So he you have to remove and put and. You have nothing that makes you very determined. Having nothing makes you very determined. Having nothing makes you very determined. I never thought of quitting. I knew what I wanted. I never thought of quitting as I knew what I wanted. So students, with this we come to the end of this 8th lesson. Read the lesson, complete the grammar part and write down the meanings that are given in the first part. Match the following. That one you write down in your notebook. Thank you students. Have a nice day.